Good morning, American citizens. Okay, man. So we're accepting applications at this moment. You will make no more or less than minimum wage. You won't get no sick pay. You won't get no vacations. So at the moment, we're getting applications for all you American citizens that want to work in the fields. Look at this. We have plenty of work for you guys.
It's Joe from Georgia. So this is news out of Texas. But folks, these are alarm bells ringing for the entire United States. And our government is not listening.
Guess what just hit zero before Donald Trump's approval rating? Right there. Farm labor attendance, zero. Entire fields, whole crews are ghosting fields, leaving fruits and vegetables to rot because the Donald Trump administration is too busy playing cat and mouse with people who just want to feed America. To the MAGA people who are saying that immigrants are taking your job, this right here is your opportunity. Pick yourselves up by the bootstraps, get those buckets, and pick those strawberries. No more hiding behind those welfare checks that are padded behind blue state dollars. You wanted the raids, you got them. Now get in those fields and pick those fruits and vegetables before you watch the produce aisle turn to a luxury boutique section. Chop chop, MAGA. And that's it.
In this country is going to work harder than we do for the hours that we work, for the pay that we're willing to work for. Nobody's going to do it. Just look at the fields of Texas right now. The construction workers are now having a moment of finding out that this economy is going to be impacted tremendously if there's a mass deportation. They're not going to find anybody who's going to do the work. Go to the fields. They're empty right now. Those are our people that are working, and they deserve to be respected. We built this country. From back when the railroad started, we built this country, okay?
So I was on YouTube and I came across this video claiming that white farmers are outraged that black people do not want to work on their farms. And I thought it was fake because I was like, this has to be like clickbait or whatever. So I searched and I came across Facebook, and y'all, the comments were wild. I still wasn't sure if it was real. So I tried to go to the staffing agency's website, and y'all, apparently so many people went to their website that the website crashed. So I figured, okay, maybe this is actually real. So they're basically offering $11 an hour to pick blueberries, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, from May to July in Louisiana heat. Now, I never heard of Laranger, so I decided to look it up real quick. So here's some info. And just so you know, my source is this website called places.us.com. So anyway, livability is a C minus. Population is less than 6,000. Demographics is almost 91% white, followed by Black, then Hispanic, then Indian, then Asian, and pretty much zero Hawaiian. I saw that they voted Republican in 2020, but it probably doesn't take a genius to guess how they voted in 2024. So that's just to give you a little info about the town. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So $11 an hour is what they're offering. Full-time, 7 days a week, 9 to 10 hours a day. Now, according to salary.com, Louisiana's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. So this is a bump. But let's be real. Now, for some people, they might say, oh, it's a job. Go work it. It's a job. But it's not a job, you know. It's more like a sentence. And then when you look at who they expect to take these jobs, you don't have to guess. It's a page straight out of history. Black folks, migrant workers, you know, the ones who are currently facing deportation right now. Vulnerable communities getting used for back-breaking labor for pennies. But people are saying this is what they voted for. So what do you think? Is it FAO season or what?
Hold on, so let me get this straight. The white farmers in Louisianers, they're mad because people of color won't come work on their farms for $11 an hour in 100-degree heat for 10 plus hours a day. Let me run that back. White farmers are mad. The very farmers that voted Republican, okay, they voted for this, are mad that people of color won't come work on their farms for $11 an hour in 100-degree heat for 10 plus hours a day.
Immigrant farm workers are not showing up on farms in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas, Florida, and California. In Texas, in particular, in the Rio Grande Valley, they produce many crops needed around the country, such as grapefruit, corn, citrus, oranges, all the vegetables, tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, onions are all grown here. And guess what? The undocumented workers are not showing up there. They're not showing up here in Florida, and they're not showing up in California. Now, I can hear you all say, you don't care, you're glad they're getting them. They're breaking the law, number one. They are criminals. They're not criminals. They are violating a civil violation, which is a fine or a penalty. It is not criminal, unlike the felon in the White House. That's a criminal. You will be complaining when you see no fruit, vegetables, and other crops in our grocery stores to eat. You will care when you see the prices escalate even higher. Isn't that the reason y'all supposedly voted for Trump? Because he was going to bring the prices down, and y'all could only complain and complain about everything under Biden. I don't hear y'all complaining about these out of control prices anymore that we continue to see everywhere thanks to Donald Trump. And all the prices that we've seen go up because of the trade deals or no trade deals and the tariffs.
I don't expect to see anything until after Memorial Day. There are over 300 wells on this 22,000 acres. I've dug up, over 100 of them. All of them seem to be leaking. I've capped a good many. I've got one back over here south of me. Was plugged around the same time. It's got over 400 pounds on it. It's supposed to be a plugged well. So there's a lot of problems. It's not just in West Texas. It's in East Texas, South Texas, and I'm just going to keep moving east until we get all this stuff fixed.
We want to get rid of illegal immigrants, quit eating. And that's for everybody. That's, nationwide. If you want to get rid of them, quit eating. That'll solve the problem.
But when only 5 pickers showed up this morning to harvest his sweet potatoes, farmer Keith Smith saw possible ruin, the loss of his $500,000 crop.
They're running scared because of this new law.
And you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, bad trouble.
Smith's 200 acres need 20 pickers, mostly Mexican nationals.
There is not enough documented people here to supply that workforce.
Most of your workers are here illegally.
But sure, if they got documentation, they got a better job working for me.
Fernando Aldeman, a Mexican national, has worked Smith's farm since 1992.
Everybody's just scared.
Yeah.
Now, are you here legally? No.
No.
So, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared,
Smith's pickers make about $100 a day. He supports immigration laws.
But anyway, FFA taught us a lot about raising animals and working on the farm. The only thing they didn't teach us that they wish they did is this little fact. In order to become a poor farmer in Texas, you must first be a millionaire.
You ever wonder what 600 heifers looks like in a pasture? They have 1,000 acres out there. Here they all come up here to the fence to see what I'm doing. There's a bunch of them, isn't it? They hear this old truck, and here they come. They're scattered out all the way over the hill over there, but crazy heifers.
There's a message to Donald Trump. Hey Trump, you see all these folks behind me, all hard-working Mexican Americans? I know we all look alike to you, but these folks were born and raised here and working hard to make our economy grow. And the migrants that sometimes come alongside and work with these folks, whether it's this industry or the meat packing or any other, they're here because they know how to work. You've never worked a day in your life, and you don't know what it takes to build this country. So you can take your work site raids that you and Tom Holman want to do and go shove them up your ass. Because at the end of the day, our economy is driven by people like this and by migrants and by so many others that simply want to come out here and come into this country and do well for themselves and their families.
Please, I'm asking you.
I'm not going to argue with you, Nicodemus, because I have my life things being threatened with you.
To do what?
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
To do what? There's nothing that prevents me to get in here. I want
no,
to.
There's nothing to prevent me.
Please open.
I'm not going to open the gate. I feel threatened by your life, and you just said to me you're going to be crazy. Then that's motivated. I'm more scared of you.
Where is Bratom?
I'm not going to tell you where he is.
No. Where is Brato?
I'm not going to tell you. It's nothing to do with you.
I'm not here to argue with you.
What are you here to do?
To
What
see my
are you
place.
here for?
To see my place.